Hey y'all, it is February the 20th, 2019. I just wanted to read this with y'all real quick. Hey, check this out. This Winfred Porter. Alright, I want to read this for y'all real quick. When two Broward Sheriff's Office detectives questioned him in May, that is what Assistant Principal Winfred Porter remembered about Nicholas Cruz, whom he remembered as otherwise reserved and respectful. Well, that came out of nowhere, huh? But the headline of this here story, and it's an old one, it's from Days Out, is Assistant Principal remembers MSD gunman was linked to swastikas vandalism. The record shows it's very ominous. Good work. Great work. Great work by Andrea Torres. All right. She is not a failure at life. Anyways, y'all, I wanted to bring it down here. I think you'll find this kind of interesting. So, a lot of people already know about this, but detectives asked Porter, close that up. Detectives asked Porter to recall what he was doing during the Valentine's Day massacre in Parkland. And before we go on, apparently what he was doing during the Valentine's Day massacre was of no importance. All right. There's certain animations that he didn't even end up on at all. So let's just read this. Porter said he was in the front office when the fire alarm went off. He walked to the fire alarm room, and the alert system indicated there was gas coming from the school's 1200 building. All right. Because more interesting, Porter said he used his school radio to alert others there was a need to evacuate the school. And you might have heard about that. That was Assistant Principal Winfred Porter who went on the intercom. He's the one. I've known that for a long time, but he used the radio to alert others there was a need to evacuate the school. And he also used the intercom to announce it. But then, he said, but then he heard Coach Elliot Bonner call for a code red lockdown. You understand the sequence, right? All right, fire alarm's going off. Porter acknowledges it. He's in building one. He says, oh, there's a fire alarm. He doesn't have to confirm or nothing. He goes to the intercom and he says, look, everybody, get the hell out of here. He doesn't have to confirm or anything like that, but he says, everybody, let's get out because fire alarm. But then he hears Coach Elliot Bonner call for a code red lockdown. All right, so what happens after that? Porter said he silenced the fire alarm. Porter said he silenced the fire alarm and used the intercom to announce the change of plans. Certain people in certain buildings never ever heard a change of plans at all, but it's unfortunate. Bonner, who's a campus monitor, later told him he was outside the 1200 building. Porter rushed to guide students and a parent to seek shelter. I pulled them down, moved them into a room down the hallway, blah, blah, blah. We don't even have to read the rest, all right? But you understand the sequence, all right? Fire goes off, or fire alarm goes off. Porter acknowledges it, goes on the intercom, goes on the radio, so he says, everybody evacuate. I'm pretty sure of this, all right? And then he hears Elliot Bonner, right, called the code red. And we know exactly when Elliot Bonner did this. All right, so the code red gets called. And then you got a Porter, and he goes ahead and he turns off the fire alarm. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, I just want to say before I get comments that are telling me, oh, this is all a lie, this is a big lie, this is a hoax, why don't you believe it? I just wanted to point out, I'm the one pointing out the lies. All right, I know that they're lies. All right, and since I'm Principal Porter, he seems to believe that he's being mistreated. I don't care. I really don't care. It's lies, and I called it out. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all. It's February the 20th, 2019.